Hello students, welcome back. I'm Rinkesh sir, and today we will see miscellaneous exercise of chapter number 5, that is continuity and differentiability. Okay, so let's start. Differentiate with respect to x the function in exercise 1 to 11. Okay, so let's start with first. Let's take y equal to 3x square minus 9x plus 5 raised to 9. So differentiating with respect to x, we will get dy by dx equal to 9. Okay, this power 3x square minus 9x plus 5 whole raised to 8 into d by dx of 3x square minus 9x plus 5. So that will be 6x minus 9. Okay, so I can take 3 common from here. So 9 3s are 27. 3x square minus 9x plus 5 raised to 8 and 2x minus 3. Okay, so this was the first one. Second one, y equal to, let's check, sine cube x plus cos raised to 6x. So differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx, there are two functions, sine and power. So first we'll solve the power 3 sine square x into d by dx of sine x, that is cos x, plus cos raised to 6x, 6 cos raised to 5x into d by dx of cos x minus sine x. Okay, so I can take sin x common here and cos x. Okay, and 3. So 3 sin x cos x, it will be equal to sine square x. So it's sin x because we already taken sin x common, and minus sine 6. So 3 2s are 6, 2, 1 cos we are taken common, so cos raised to 4x. Clear? This is the second one. Okay, now let's see the third one. Y equal to 5x whole raised to 3 cos 2x. Here we will use the shortcut like d by dx of base to the power, where base and power both are function of x. This will be b raised to p d by dx of p log b. Okay, so dy by dx base to the power, that means 5x raised to 3 cos 2x into d by dx of p, that is 3 cos 2x log b, means 5x. Okay, so 5x raised to 3 raised to cos 2x at present. Let's write down it as y. Now this will be u and v. Okay, 3 cos 2x as it is. Derivative of log x is 1 by x, so derivative of log 5x, it will be 1 by 5x into d by dx of 5x, 5, plus log 5x as it is, derivative of 3 cos 2x, that is derivative of cos 2x, that is minus sin x. So I will change this sign, minus sin 2x into d by dx of 2x, 2, and this 3, so 6. Okay, so this will be equal to, now let's put down again the value of y as 5x whole raised to 3 cos 2x into 5 3s are 15. Okay, 15 cos 5 5 gets cancelled, so it will be 3 cos 2x by x minus 6 sine 2x log 5. Okay, this was about question number 3. Next, let's see question 4. Y equal to sine inverse x root x. So differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx, derivative of sine inverse is 1 upon square root of x square, 1 minus x square. So it will be 1 upon square root of 1 minus square of x root x. So square of x is x square, square of root x is x. So x square into x, that will be x cube, into d by dx of x root x. So x root x, I can write it down this as 1 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. This will be 1 upon root of 1 minus x cube. So this is x raised to 3 by 2. Its derivative is 3 by 2 x raised to 3 by 2 minus 1. Clear? So this will be equal to 3 by 2 x raised to 3 by 2 minus 1, that is 1 by 2. So square root of x, and denominator also its square root. So we'll join it, x upon 1 minus x cube. Okay, this was about question number 4. Clear? So note down question 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let's see the next, that is question number 5. Question number 5. Y is equal to cos inverse x by 2 upon root of 2x plus 7. Okay, so we can use here u by v, or else we can also take it in this way, cos inverse x by 2 and 2x plus 7 raised to minus 1 by 2 equal to cos inverse x by 2, 2x plus 7 raised to minus 1 by 2. Okay, now differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx, we will use u as it is, cos inverse x by 2 v. So minus 1 by 2, derivative of 2x plus 7 raised to minus 1 by 2, 2x plus 7 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 minus 3 by 2 plus 2x plus 7 whole raised to minus 1 by 2. Derivative of cos inverse x by 2, that is minus 1 upon derivative of cos inverse x minus 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. So here will be root of 1 minus x by 2 whole square, means x square by 4. Okay, so this will be equal to minus 1 by 2 cos inverse x by 2. Now as it is raised to minus 1 by 2, I can take this in denominator upon 2x plus 7 raised to plus 3 by 2 plus 2x plus 7. Now as it is whole raised to minus 1 by 2, I can take it in denominator 1 upon, means square root 2x plus 7 into, now this will be 4 minus 1, so square root of 4 is 2 and it goes into numerator, so minus 2 upon under root of 4 minus x square. So rearranging it, we will get dy by dx equal to minus, I can take minus common from both, right? Okay, so here we forgot one thing. Derivative of 2x plus 7, that will be 2. So 2 will get cancelled. Here it will be only minus 1. Okay, clear? And here also derivative of x by 2, that will be 1 by 2. So this will be 1 by 2, 2 will get cancelled. So minus sign I have taken common. It will be cos inverse x by 2 upon 2x plus 7 raised to 3 by 2. plus 1 upon square root of 2x plus 7 into square root of 4 minus x square. Okay, so this is about question number 5. So just note it down. Now let's move to the next, that is question number 6. Okay. You have to define the derivative of cot inverse root of 1 plus sin x plus root of 1 minus sin x upon root of 1 plus sin x minus root of 1 minus sin x. So first I will rearrange 1 plus sin x. 1 plus sin x. Okay, 1 I can write it down as sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2. And sin x I can write it down 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. So this will be equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So a plus b whole square. Let's take plus minus. So it will be plus minus. So this will be a plus minus b whole square sin square x by 2 plus minus cos square x by 2. Clear? Sorry, it's not sine square plus cos square and it will be 1. It's sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 whole square means a plus b whole square plus minus. Okay, so when I take square root of 1 plus sin x, the square root and square will be 1, so sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 modulus. Okay, now in first it is in first quadrant, so both are positive. So this will be sine x by 2 plus cos x by 2. When I take square root of 1 minus sine x, okay, then that will be equal to modulus of sine x by 2 plus cos x by 2. Now see, 0 is less than x is less than pi by 2. That means I can say that 0 is less than x by 2 is less than pi by 4. Now from 0 to pi by 4 cos is greater. Sorry, my mistake here. It's minus. Now from 0 to pi by 4 cos is greater. So when I will remove this, because see when cos is greater, this term will have negative sign. So when I will remove modulus, I will put a minus sign. So instead of that, I will take cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Because minus minus plus and plus minus minus. Now I will put these two in this equation. Okay. When I take d by dx of this, I will get d by dx of cot inverse. So square root of 1 plus sin x, that is sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2. Plus square root of 1 minus, it's cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 upon, again in numerator same, sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2. And as it is minus, it will be minus cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Okay, so sin x by 2 sin x by 2 gets cancelled numerator, in denominator cos x by 2 cos x by 2 gets cancelled. So d by dx of cot inverse cos x by 2 upon sin x by 2. This will be equal to d by dx of cot inverse cot x by 2. Now 0 less than x less than pi by 2. So 0 less than x by 2 less than pi by 4. So obviously it is in the range of cos inverse. Hence this will be equal to d by dx of x by 2 and that will be equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so this was about question number 6. So just note it down. Let's move to the next, that is question number 7. Question number 7, log x to the power of log x. So y equal to log x and the power is log x. Okay, so we will use again the same formula like d by dx. We will use the shortcut base to the power. So b raised to p, where base and power both are function of x. B raised to p d by dx of p log b. We will use this shortcut. So this will be equal to log x whole raised to log x into d by dx of p, means power is log x, log into log of b, that is log x. So u and v. Okay, so this will be equal to, let's write down temporarily y, sorry, this is dy by dx. Replacing this as y, we'll put down the value again last. U as it is, derivative of log x, derivative of log x is 1 by x. So instead of x it is log x, so 1 upon log x into d by dx of log x, 1 by x. Okay, plus log of log x as it is. Derivative of u, that is log x, 1 by x. So log x gets cancelled. Okay, so now let's put down again y as log of x whole raised to log of x. Okay, I can take 1 by x common from this both, or else let it be like that. 1 by x plus log of log x upon x. So, student. Okay, so this was about question number 7. Just note it down. Now let's move to the next question, that is question number 8. Question number 8. Let's say y equal to cos of a cos x plus b sin x. So dy by dx. Derivative of cos is minus sin. A cos x plus b sin x into d by dx of a cos x plus b sin x. So derivative of a cos x is minus a sin x and derivative of b sin x is b cos x. Okay, so I can take this minus sign common outside, so it minus minus will be plus sine a cos x plus b sin x into a sin x minus b cos x. Okay, so this was about question number 8. So just note it down. Now let's move to the next, that is question number 9. Question number 9, y equal to sin x minus cos x whole raised to sin x minus cos x. Okay, so dy by dx, we will use the same technique, that is b raised to p, that is sin x minus cos x whole raised to sin x minus cos x into d by dx of p log b, means power sin x minus cos x log b basis sin x minus cos x. Okay, so temporarily we will write this as y. Now u as it is, means sin x minus cos x. Okay, d by dx of log this, there is 1 upon sin x minus cos x into d by dx of sin x minus cos x, that is derivative of sin x cos, derivative of cos is minus sin, so it will be plus sin x, plus log of sin x minus cos x as it is derivative of sin x minus cos x, so there's the same cos x plus sin x. This will get cancelled. Let's put down the value of y, that is sin x minus cos x whole raised to sin x minus cos x. Okay, so now then both this cos x plus sin x is common. So into cos x plus sin x. What is remaining here? 1 plus log sin x minus cos x. Okay, so this was about question number 9. So just note it down. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 10. Y equal to x raised to x plus x raised to a plus a raised to x plus a raised to a. So now dy by dx, x raised to x. Now remember the shortcut. Derivative of x raised to x is x raised to x 1 plus log x. Okay, what do we solve here? We did shortcut technique, that b raised to p d by dx of b log p means x log x plus derivative of x raised to a means x raised to n and x raised to n minus 1, so ax raised to a minus 1 plus derivative of a raised to x, the formula is a raised to x into log a, and derivative of a raised to a, that is 0 because it is constant. X raised to x. Now u as it is, derivative of log x 1 by x plus v as it is log x, derivative of x is 1 plus ax raised to a minus 1 plus a raised to x log a. Okay, see now what's the derivative of x raised to x? X raised to x 1 plus log x. So remember this shortcut, whenever there is x raised to x, its derivative is x raised to x 1 plus log x. Now here it is plus ax raised to a minus 1 plus a raised to x log a. Okay, so this was about question number 10. So just note it down. Now let's move to the next 11th, that is last for today. Question number 11. Y equal to x raised to x square minus 3 plus x minus 3 raised to x square. Okay, so we'll use the same shortcut technique, derivative of b raised to p. So dy by dx, b raised to p as it is, means x square minus 3 into d by dx of p log b means x square minus 3 log b, base is x, plus same thing here, x minus 3 whole raised to x square into d by dx of p, now the power is x square, log x minus 3. Okay, so now x raised to x square minus 3 uv, x square minus 3 as it is, derivative of log x is 1 by x, so upon x, plus log x as it is, derivative of x square minus 1 is 2x, plus x minus 3 whole raised to x square. Now d by dx again, u, x square as it is, derivative of log x minus 3, 1 upon x minus 3 into d by dx of x minus 3 is 1 plus log of x minus 3 into d by dx of x square, that is 2x. Okay, so this will be equal to x raised to x square minus 3 into x square minus 3 by x plus 2x log x plus x minus 3 whole raised to x square into x square upon x minus 3 plus 2x log x minus 3. Okay, so this was about question number 11. So just note it down. Okay, students, so that's it for today. Thank you.